Speaking of woke culture, Bud Light announcing it laid off hundreds of workers after the Dylan Mulvaney fiasco. Former Anheuser-Busch executive Anson Frericks joins me now. Anson, good to see you. Any sign that Bud Light has learned a lesson yet?
I don't think so, unfortunately. You saw that their CEO released a statement yesterday about why they laid off the hundreds of people. They said they're trying to set this business up for future long-term success. But there's no future at this company with the current CEO in place. The CEO is accountable for the results of the organization, and the results over the last 4 months have been terrible. You still have sales down 30% on their top brands. Billions of dollars of shareholder value have been erased, and it's all due to the decisions made by the top leaders of the company. To one, neither apologize to the loyal consumers they called fratty and out of touch, nor apologize for this campaign with Dylan Mulvaney that never should have happened in the first place. So instead of laying off hundreds of people over the last couple of days, my feeling is they'd be set up for more success if they actually laid off one person, which is their CEO.
Wow, but they've got this huge bureaucracy of woke folks in the corporation itself who are pushing the DEI agenda, right?
The thing is, it starts at the top, though. It starts with leadership. Every single CEO, they have a fiduciary obligation to their shareholders, not to these stakeholders in the organization that are pushing different agendas, activist agendas, political agendas. If you're the CEO of a company, you're the one who's accountable for the results at the end of the day, and you have a fiduciary obligation to your shareholders, period. So that person has to take control. They're the ones that has to set the agenda for the organization, and they have to make sure that it's set up for long-term success, and this company is just not right now.
Anson, did you see this coming when you were there? Did you see, because it's happening in corporations all over the United States, all over the world, really. Did you see this, and did you try to warn about it when you were there?
I did see this coming when I was at Anheuser-Busch. When I originally joined the company in 2011, this was a company that was sold as the world's largest private equity firm that happened to sell beer. We're about shareholder value. We're about making great products, services that are going to increase the value of people's pension funds, firefighters, police officers, et cetera. Yet by the time I left the organization, we started releasing 2 annual reports. One was for shareholders, which talked about what the company was doing, its financials. But there was a second 105-page ESG report that the company was releasing that was talking about DE&I, talking about ESG, talking about these progressive things that frankly did not deliver to the bottom line. So that's one of the reasons that I actually left Anheuser-Busch to co-found a company called Strive Asset Management, where we focus on shareholder returns. Very different than what BlackRock, State Street, and Vanguard are doing.
It's so simple, though. You know, why can't they get it? Why can't they get it? And when will they get it? I mean, they've already lost their top spot as the best-selling beer brand. Modelo is now #1. It's come to, you look at all the other brands, they're going way up. Bud Light is down, I guess, about 30% right now. When will they learn?
I'm shocked they haven't learned yet. This is a beer company at the end of the day. They're supposed to serve cold beer to consumers. That's it. And I think, unfortunately, we've seen a lot more pain than they otherwise should have taken. But I think it's only a matter of time. They have their shareholder call next week where they're going to have to be accountable to shareholders. I think there are going to be a lot of tough questions where you're going to have folks asking what the plan is to turn things around. So I'm hoping that they get it right. I'm hoping they can move on, find leadership that's going to be more effective. Because right now they've taken a lot of hard lessons over the last couple months, hoping that finally we're going to start seeing things turn around.
Would you ever go back?
I'm having a lot of fun at Strive Asset Management right now, so I think we're making a big impact. We're doing some good things. We're about to hit $1 billion of AUM. We're launching some new products next month. We're ringing the bell at the New York Stock Exchange on August 11th, so to launch some additional products. We're having a lot of fun right now, but I hope the folks at Anheuser-Busch can find somebody to turn the ship around.
All right, but very quickly, it's the board. I know you say it's the CEO's got to be the one to change things, but the board itself first has to change the CEO. How far are they coming to recognizing what the problem is?
The board is the one that ultimately is accountable to the shareholders. Yeah. Unfortunately, you still have a lot of these shareholders that are the so-called, the real shareholders of the company are the firefighters, police officers, et cetera. Right. Unfortunately, they're represented by the BlackRocks, the State Streets, the Vanguards that are pushing this stakeholder capitalism view, this ESG view. The good news is we're starting to see a lot of people pull funds from BlackRock, State Street, Vanguard, states like Texas, states like Florida. And I think as more and more states, pension funds, et cetera, pull their money from those asset managers, I think those asset managers are going to have to start pulling back their policies. And then we're going to see, hopefully, boards start changing their focus as well, getting back to shareholder focus, back to shareholder primacy. That's going to be good for business. And frankly, it's going to be better for this country as well.
Well, it's all about the bottom line, and we see where that's gone. Anson, thank you very much. Appreciate it.